YouTube? This is Fortress Striker, and here I'm on Dev Pro, and we're going to announce some new cards that will be released soon in the OCG that will be coming out next year, maybe, or not, I don't know, because they actually look pretty good cards. Here are 5 new cards that were updated here. Alright, so we'll start with the one here that's called Silent Paladin. It's a level 4, 500, 1500 Fairy Light monster. And its effect is, when this card is normal summon, you can add 1 Silent Swordsman level 3 or level 4 from your deck to your hand. During either player's turn, when a spell card is activated that targets exactly 1 monster you control and no other cards, you can negate the activation. This effect can only be used once while this card is face up on the field. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card in its owner control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can target 1 light level monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. This part is pretty good. Basically, you're going to use it for the new Silent Magician support, and basically, you can also as long as it's face up on the field, you can just negate spell cards. Well, targets the one player. One card. Sorry. So also this card when it's face up is on the this effect it can only be used when it's face up, like I said, and if it's destroyed by battle. And you get to target a light level monster in your grave and add to your hand. So that's actually pretty good to use in the new support. Next card is basically a Gradle Slime Jr., which actually is going to help Gradles look pretty nice, because actually it's way better than the big Gradle alien monster. Its effect is that when this card is normal summon, you can target 1 Gradle monster in your graveyard. Cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except water monsters. Also, special summon that target. Then you can special summon 1 Aqua type monster with the same level from your hand. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, you can special summon 1 Gradle monster from your deck. This card is amazing for the fact, 1, it's a tuner. 2, it has a nice high defense, so just in case your opponent tries to run you over, with a low attack monster than 2000, you're pretty good. But what's great about this card is the fact is it's one of those Gradle cards that when it's destroyed, you can automatically go ahead and get the effects off. But when it's destroyed by battle, it gets a special one of your Gradles, like Gradle Eagle mostly, because he's like the best Gradle you want to have from dying from a monster, so you can go ahead and special summon more Gradles or whichever. And not only that, this card can help you, instantly go to your level 5, 6, 7, or any other number synchro summon plays. This card could be also useful in the Kaiju Gradle build, if you know how to use it. Our next card is really good for the Red Eye support. It's called Red Eye's Insight. And what it does is that you can send 1 Red Eye's monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, except Black Chick, which we'll get to that soon, and add 1 Red Eye spell check card from your deck to your hand, except for itself. You can only activate it per turn. So basically, this card is amazing. It searches out any spell trap you need that has Red Eyes in the name of it by sending any Red Eyes other than Black Chick, to go ahead and, start doing your plays like, Red Eyes Fusion or Red Eye Spirit or whichever. And, I find this card pretty incredible. I wonder why Konami refuses to have Red Eyes Black Chick as one of the cards. It's not a big deal. I don't understand what's going on with that. I guess we'll never know, so anyway, we'll go to the next card, and this is Ignite support, which I'm just found out now, so let's read it. It's called Ignite Unite. It's a quick play spell, and what it goes is you can target 1 Ignite card you control, destroy it, and if you do, special summon 1 Ignite monster from your deck, and you can only activate it per turn. This card, yes, is amazing. I like it, because what the Ignites, for those who don't know or remember they are, basically they go ahead and get themselves destroyed to add another Ignite to do this whole play. By the time when the Wavering Eyes was around, when it came out, it actually made the deck really incredible. When you also use this with Royal Magical Library to not only draw cards, but as well as basically going ahead and search for itself, so you can go ahead and go for those Pendulum Summon plays for an OTK. This was also the time when Roto was around at 3. Honestly, I kind of wish Roto was still at 2, because if it was at 2, it wouldn't have been a big deal, and it wouldn't go ahead back to 1. But because Konami decided to put it at 3, it was kind of a mistake. I mean, there was nothing wrong with it at 3, because that actually sounds smart, but at the same time, it was going to be back to hit to 1. So I'd rather have it at 2, so that way it never gets hit back to 1. But as I said, if you want to play Ignite, or if you're a fan of the deck, you can go ahead and play this card once it comes out next year. And finally, the trap card is King Synchro. It's a trap card which effect goes by when an opponent's monster declares an attack on a synchro monster you control, negate the attack, Then you can banish that synchro monster you control and one tuner monster from your graveyard. And if you do, special summon from your extra deck one synchro monster whose level equals to the total levels of those banished monsters. The special summon is also treated as a synchro summon. Now, I kind of think it's not bad. First of all, King Synchro is obviously a Jack Alex card, which was in the RV anime, if you remember. But at the same time, this works if your opponent attacks a synchro monster. So this is obviously a Wellington card. We always call it like cards like this Wellington. And the thing about it is that, yes, but then you end up having that synchro monster getting banished, and what if you need that card so bad? Alright, so kind of be a disappointed. So see it, but at the same time, if you can go for a better monster, depending on which one it is, like a Beals or a Scarlight or whichever. But like I said, this card has its downsides too, because you end up banishing the good cards. But anyway, guys, these are the 5 new cards that have just been released. Out of all, I kind of like basically Great Old Slime Jr., Red Eyes Insight, and Ignite Unite. I secondly like the Silent Paladin because it helps the new Silent Magician support, because it's actually pretty cool to have some decks from the characters to make it their own build. The least favorite will obviously be King Synchro. I'm just not seeing it ever to be a deck because it's one of those cards that you need a Synchro monster on it, so it's not really worth playing. Anyway, but unless you're Wellington. But anyway, guys, these are the cards. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give this video a like, share this with your friends, subscribe if you're new, comment what you think about the cards, like my Facebook page, and this is Fortress Striker, signing off.